Hi. So it's December 5th. Today was my dad's, or is my dad's 94th birthday. And he's hanging in there. He said he's doing just fine. He's healthy as a horse. So I want to give you a little update on what I've been working on. So what I said I was going to work on and what I actually got accomplished. So I had gotten the Sally Tomato Tula Accessories pattern from Fat Quarter Shop, and I want to make the eyeglass case. So I've picked out some fabric. That was what I wanted to do, and I'm going to use some of my Renaissance ribbons from Tula Pink. This is going to be the exterior, and for the interior, I decided to get some of this chamois. I had some chamois cloth that I use for cleaning my glasses, and I just sewed that onto the lining piece for when my glasses go in, and I'm going to do some quilting on this. So that's my fabrics. I had a thing wrapped up. I'm going to use this to make the lanyard to go around my neck. I had to find the hardware pieces today because my cat floop them off of my cutting table. But this is what I'm going to use, for going on the lanyard, and I think this is going to be the lanyard piece, and then this is the eyeglass piece. So I'm going to use those two, and then I got these for the magnets for it. And this was all from my stash. I'm very happy I was able to find stuff in my stash that I could use for this. But all these pieces were all over the place in my sewing room. I left her in here, and when I came back, I was like, what is that on the floor? And then it was like, they were all over. I had to crawl on my hands and knees to find things. So anyway, I'm working on that right now. I was able to piece the back of the December UFO, the Jelly Roll Tablerunner. So here's the front, which I showed you before. And then I used the leftovers to make the back. So this will be reversible. And then I had some orange in my stash that I added to it for the sides. So this is ready for quilting, but I think first I want to get done with the eyeglass case because I need to get something a little bit more sturdy to put these readers in. So I want to get that done. Lickety split. And then I also wanted to pick out fabrics for the mini organizer, which uses this metal frame. I got this from So Let's Be Quilty Holiday Mystery Box. And that looks like this. So I picked out my fabrics, and they're going to be these two. So those are going to be the fabrics that I'm using for that. So that was what I wanted to... Oh, and I got them from my scraps. So, told you before, I have bins for... So my 8-inch scraps, this is my scrap bin with 8-inch scraps. Not much was used, of course, but these are my 8-inch square scraps. So that's what I used. Shopped in this bin, and I found what I needed for those two projects, the eyeglass case and the mini organized. So that's what I'm working on. And I also got in the mail today, I had ordered this on Amazon, and these are some labels that have my name on them. So I got that on Amazon. They got here pretty quick. They came from somewhere overseas because they had to go through customs, but I got them pretty quick. Aren't they pretty? So I have those to put on my projects too. Anyway, that's what I've been doing today, and that's what I have. It's very cold here. It was 3 degrees when the fam got up today this morning, and had to put on long johns to take my 10,000 steps. Well, so that is Friday. Tomorrow, I wanna get done with this eyeglass case, and get started on the organizer. And then if I get both of those projects done, then I'll start quilting on the December UFO, because I'm doing pretty good on that. I'll definitely have that done by the end of December. So I'm just pacing myself, because I don't want to just do that. I want to have some other projects in the mix that I'm spending time on, so that I have more things that I can get done that I wanted to, and they don't get pushed aside, and then there's no time. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to train myself this month, so that when I start next month with all of I have so many projects. Oh, it's so exciting. I have so many projects that I'm going to do next year. And I'm going to be starting in January, and I want to make sure that I have a system in place so that I can use some self-control and stop working on them and move on to the next one and get a certain amount done every week on each of the projects. So that's what I'm trying to train myself to do. Habits, building habits. All right, you guys have a great Friday night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.